Hopefully everyone's ready for some cooking today. Is everyone doing well? I'm Benjamin. Sorry, just getting myself signed in to here. Welcome to FoodTokTV. How's everyone doing on this lovely day? Oh, let me turn down the video. Doing on this lovely. Okay, Bert, who's ready for some cooking today? Hopefully everyone's doing well. What is everyone up to on this lovely day? Hey, I just realized my apron's a little crooked. How we doing, everyone? What is going on? You all doing well? You know what? Let me first start cooking with some parsley. How we doing today? Everyone doing well? Where are you all from? Let me know in the chat. Where is everyone from? I would like to know that. Where's everyone from? Where's everyone from? Where are you from? Rising Tide, Marie, Rodney, how we doing? Babs is in the house. How are we doing on this lovely day? It's Thirsty Thursday. Who's had their cup of coffee? Maria, how are you? Kristen ASMR, how you doing? You doing well? How you doing, my friend? Tane, hey, it's going good. How are we doing? What is everyone up to on this lovely day? Cold, it's freezing. What's freezing? Because I know in Arizona, you know, we have like we're always warm. So like our version of freezing is not freezing like other people. What's your version of freezing? Hi, from West Texas. Thursday Thunder's in the building. That's right, Thursday Thunder. Do you guys know what Thursday Thunder is? What part of West Texas? I'm gonna be in Texas next week. I'll be in Texas next week. I'm gonna be in is Austin considered West Texas? Or no, that's like Central, huh? What's Austin? What's Austin considered? Austin is what? Central? You and Trini on Thursday. That's right. Thursday Thunder. Every Thursday. So how's everyone doing on this lovely day? Is everyone having a good week? El Paso. Oh, okay, cool. Has everyone had a good week? It's Thursday Thunder. Oh, love, follow. Thank you for the follow. OJ Love. Appreciate that. Who in here likes parsley? Do you guys like parsley at all? Who in here likes parsley? Who in here likes parsley? Mustard Queen is in the building. How you doing? Who in here is a fan of parsley? I know there's some people who don't like parsley. There's some people who like, I'm not naming any names, Kunchi. No, just kidding. He's a good guy. I always laugh at he did a live recently. And he was like, I can't stand parsley. And I was like, I like parsley. But nah, I love parsley. I see Trini's here. I see Jeanette's here. What's going on, people? How we doing? So what do you guys use parsley for in your dishes? What do you use parsley for when it comes to your dish? What do you use parsley for? Fran's in the building. What's up, Fran? It's my drinking buddy. What do you guys use parsley for in your dishes? Can you let me know? Just got home. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Etouffee. Oh man, you're getting down on etouffee. That's a decoration. Okay. So decoration. It's definitely used as a lot of decoration. Do you guys ever use it as part of the dish itself, where it's not necessarily decoration, but it's to add flavor? So parsley is mild in flavor if you use a little bit. But if you use a good amount, you do taste the parsley. No, okay, use it on crab legs, use it on tacos, use it for seasoning, okay. Cool. So what I am making today, I am gonna be making a simple dish that is simple to make, but also simple to not make it correctly. It's a pasta called Spaghetti Aglio e Olio. Have you guys ever heard of that? I know Babs has heard of that. Have you guys ever heard of this dish? Almost everything Italian, yes, chimichurri sauce, yes. Have you guys ever heard of a Spaghetti Aglio e Olio? Yes. So that's what we're making today. It is something that if you ever worked in an Italian restaurant and you have you work with let's say an Italian chef where, there's different types of Italian chefs. But the ones I'm used to like have an Italian flag on their chef coat, right? They do something called a stage. Is anyone aware of what a stage is? I know Met Chef is probably aware of what a stage is. Is anyone else here aware of what a stage, to stage? When someone says, I'm going to stage, what does that mean? Does anyone know what a stage is? I'm gonna go stage. Does anyone know what that is? If you're not part of the restaurant business, it'd probably be weird to hear that term. To stage. What does to stage mean? Does anyone know? No, okay. Does anyone have a guess of maybe what it means to stage? If you're gonna go to a restaurant, not as a customer, but also not as an employee, you're gonna go there to stage. What do you think that means? What are your thoughts? Okay, so what it is, the term is to kind of like apply for a job, but the way you're gonna apply for a job is by cooking for the chef. Because the chef needs to see what your expertise level is. Because on paper, I can write down that I cook for the president, King of England, which some people have done, and then when you fact check them, you see that, that was incorrect. So the best way to determine someone's capability is to have them cook for you. And sometimes what chefs do, it's a mind trick. They pick certain dishes that are so easy to make, but also so easy to mess up. And one of the dishes is Spaghetti Aglio e Olio, because it's a simple dish. It's basic ingredients. Chef already mentioned it. It's olive oil, it's garlic, it's spaghetti, it's parsley. Now, some people are saying, whoa, that doesn't sound flavorful. Well, also you gotta understand this too. In Italian food, Italian, American, Italian, Italy is two different types of cuisines. In Italian, Italy, the pasta is a star. In Italian American, the sauce is the star. It's like the more saucy, the better. So it's just a matter of opinion, preference. So yeah. But like an example too. So this is one of the dishes that some Italian chefs, if you ever want to apply for a job, they will have you make this for them. So if you guys know me, for the ones who are new here, what do I do with all my scraps? For the ones who are new here, what do you think I do with my scraps? This is all scraps. I'm not gonna throw these away. What do you typically do with these? Let me know, people. What do you typically do? I save them, that's right. I have my bag of tricks, I call it. It's all of my discarded parts of vegetables that I save, and I use it for my broths and stocks. No reason to ever make a broth or stock. My opinion. No reason to ever buy a broth or stock. Just make it. Like the last time I bought a broth or a stock, we're talking about maybe like 10 years ago. Just make it. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. So my name is Benjamin. I appreciate you guys joining me today. I host the Thursday show. Here, let me say hello on my account real quick so that you can see me. I'm saying what up. So the one that says what up, that's me. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me. I also have a training program out where I teach you how to cook and teach you how to do how to learn from the beginning to the end. I also host live cooking functions with my students and all that. And like yesterday, we had a training program for my students where I said to my students, stop going to Chipotle. Stop going to Chipotle and getting cilantro rice. Just learn how to make your own cilantro rice. And my students were able to make it. And they were amazed how simple it was. And it's like, it also saved a lot of money. So no reason to ever go to a restaurant unless you want to support them. Like if you want a night out, what's up, Susie? How you doing? You want a night out, different story. But when it comes to going to make your own food, if you're looking to save money, it's always gonna be better to cook it yourself. So what am I making? I'm making a dish called pasta. It's an aglio e olio. That's a tongue twister. Try to say that 5 times fast. I make most of my stocks in bone broth. Yeah, it's good. That's good. I use a lot of different things too. I use anything that's a vegetable. I use that. And then whenever I'm at the grocery store, if I see something that's on sale, I just buy it. Like bones. If I ever see bones on sale, I just buy them because I'll eventually need them and I freeze them. Yeah. Now I will try to incorporate something else into there. We'll see what happens. The time frame. I have a lot of prepping to do. What's up, DJ Swith? There's a lot of prepping in this. So all my garlic's not prepped. My parsley wasn't prepped, as you saw. I'm chopping up my parsley. So what's up, Susie? So if time allows, I will be trying to cook some shrimp. Trying to cook some crab legs too. It all depends if time allows. Let's see what I can get done in an hour. Does that make sense, everyone? Does that make sense? Yes or no? My friend, what's your fave? What's your fave, Chris? Fran, how you doing today, Fran? Fran, what's going on? How you doing today? I like bread. Okay, that's cool. I like bread too. I like bread too, shrimp. Okay, cool. We'll see. I keep all the vegetables waste in the bag and freeze. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I sometimes slice sun-dried tomatoes and all. Yeah, you know what? That's what's really cool about this pasta. It's delicious on its own. It's also known as a chef's pasta, where chefs have been known to make this at nighttime. Like, I'm pretty sure Met Chef, how many times have you made this at middle of the night for yourself? Come on. You know what I'm talking about. How many times have you either made this in the middle of the night for yourself or for that special person? You know what I'm talking about. I just came in. What are you doing? Right now, I'm just chopping a bunch of garlic. I'm going to be making spaghetti aglio e olio. Sorry. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Spaghetti aglio e olio. So, hey, Linda. Am I right, chef? You made this before, like at late night. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, different variations. I remember the first time I was requested to make it. Oh, yeah. And you know what? The thing is crazy about it. It can be intimidating because there's not that many ingredients in it. But it's like, well, how does it taste amazing? It's because you're letting the individual ingredients sing and speak for themselves. So anyways, yeah. What's everyone up to? Is everyone having a good Thursday? Yes or no? Is everyone having a good Thursday? Overall, good week? We are 23 days into the new year. How's the new year working out for all of you? Has it been a good new year so far? Yes? Okay, good. And how many of you, I was being spoken to when you answered me, what are you making? Okay, it's called Spaghetti Aglio e Olio. That's what I'm making. It's an Italian dish. Who here 23 days into the new year have still kept your New Year's resolutions? How many of you have kept your New Year's resolutions? That's what I want to know. Oh, no problem, Beth. Is there a recipe someplace? So after the end of today, there will be a recipe on FoodTokTV. Now, for my students that are part of my training program, this recipe will be up by the end of the day too. So for my training program I do with my students, yeah, it'll be up by the end of the day. Because I already filmed myself making this a couple days ago. I just gotta upload it. Sometimes less is best, but everything has to be cooked. Yes, that's right. Yep. It's cold over there in the weather? Okay. Yeah, where's everyone from right now? I know everyone's from everywhere. Where's everyone from? I'm from Arizona. Arizona weather is 54 degrees right now in southern Arizona. Where are you from? You mind letting me know? Seattle? What's your weather like in Seattle? Seattle. Fran, how's everything in California? Fran, how's everything in California? How's the weather? 35 degrees, PA. Fran, how's everything over there? How's the weather? I'm feeling like springtime here. Oh, is it? Wow. That's interesting. 70 degrees. Fran, how you doing today? Fran, you doing good? How's your day today? Did you get some good rest? Texas? What part of Texas? I'm going to be in Texas next week. Finally got out of the zeros. Wow. Finally got out of the zeros. That's crazy. So, we'll see. I still got, just all right? Okay, well, we're going to figure out how to get you from all right to amazing. Is it the sleep? And also, is the music too loud, everyone? And I see that we're at 3,000 likes. Do you think we can get to 5K likes in 5 minutes? What do you guys think? You think we can get there in 5 minutes? What do you guys think? Geraldine, what's going on? Geraldine, who's one of my students. How you doing? Music? No, music is not too loud. Okay, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. No, the music is not. Okay, good. Do you guys think we can get to 5,000 likes in 5 minutes? Thank you for sharing the live, Mr. Queen. I cook every day of the week. Awesome. Every meal we eat, I cook. That's awesome, Beth. I'm glad. Melissa's in the building. How you doing, Melissa? What's going on? And who is that? Mary Pia. Hopefully I said that name correctly. If I didn't, apologize. So what's going on? Melissa, let's go. Melissa, how are you? So what's up? What's everyone got planned for today? What's everyone got planned for them? Can I ask what's else in the recipe? It's simple as this: spaghetti, garlic, olive oil, chili flakes, parsley. That's as simple as that. Simple. Oh, we're at 5K? Okay, cool. So let me ask you guys a question. If we were able to get to 5K in a matter of 2 minutes, do you think in 5 minutes we can get to 15K? What do you guys think? Do you guys think we can get to 15K in 5 minutes? You sound like an electric chopper. I mean, this is my knife. Well, this is also what I teach in my training program too. I actually had a class for my students. What was it? 2 days ago. I had a private class for my students where I taught them knife skills. I taught them how to cut. And there were some people in that class, they've been cutting a lot longer than I have been cutting. And they were like, wow, like you showed me new ways to cut, how to be more efficient, more productive. And they were amazed. Sometimes it's not magic the way we cut in the restaurant business. It's just using a simple system. So yeah, I might have to make that today. What does that say? I didn't hear that. I have everything I need, but I want to see. Okay, that's fine. You'll see it. It's real simple. The hardest part is just chopping up the garlic. It's getting, okay. So my students here that are here, what is mise en place? Now, if anyone else knows what it is, go ahead and say it. But what's mise en place? Can anyone explain to me what mise en place means? What does mise en place mean? Can you explain to me what mise en place means? And Fran, it's not pause as in animal pause. Getting your grease together before you begin. Yep, your prep. That's all I'm doing. Once you get your prep in order, your mise en place, it's easy to make. So here's the thing: head, shoulders, there you go. Head, shoulders, and mise en place. Getting everything together. So in the restaurant business, you guys might not know this, for at least the ones who have never worked in the restaurant business. So when you, hypothetically, if you went to a restaurant at 11 o'clock and ordered lunch, right? You order, I don't know, a salad, a sandwich, whatever it is, okay? You don't realize maybe, but that cook that made your food probably got there at 6 or 7 a.m. and all they did before you ordered was prep. So that when you ordered your food, everything was ready so that you can make it for you. Oh yeah, the chef says like having a sous chef, which means that you can have the sous chef do it. So yeah. How many of you worked in the restaurant business? I know Met Chef worked in the restaurant business. I know Mustard Queen worked in the restaurant business. I know Melissa did. How many work in the restaurant business? I own a food truck for years. Okay, what kind of food did you do, Beth? Beth, what kind of food did you do? Oh wow, that's cool. What did you do? What was your cuisine? If you don't mind asking. Okay, let me set this aside. 46 years, yep. So Met Chef has me beat. I was over 20, but he definitely has me beat. So I was just over 20. Okay, so I have my garlic separated. Now let me get my lemons. I'm a manager of Domino's. Okay, cool, awesome. So let me ask you this question. I did Italian beef from scratch. I love me some Italian beef. Are you from Chicago, Beth? Oh, I did Chicago hot dogs, everything. Do you live in Chicago, Beth? And also, do you put ketchup on your hot dog? Oh, that's awesome. So when it comes to citrus, let me guys ask you a question. How do you guys get all the juice out? Do you roll it or do you put it in the microwave? How do you guys do that? Do you guys roll it or put it in the microwave? So Marie says roll. That's how she rolls. Geraldine rolls, new from St. Missouri, awesome. Rita, so I roll it. Okay, some people open the bottle. I don't know what they mean by open the bottle. Bolt. No, I was born and raised in Chicago in the 30s. I opened my food. Oh, that's awesome. I'll be rolling. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a roller. That's how I roll, okay? I'm not a fan of the microwave. You can put it in the microwave for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. My opinion, to me, oh, Met Chef, do you use the lemon juice bottle? Really? The reason why I don't like the microwave, it tastes like cooked citrus. Even if you do it for 5 seconds, it tastes like cooked citrus, my opinion. It's just my opinion. But at the end of the day, you do what's best for you and your family. Whatever you and your family likes, that's all that matters. That's all that really matters, literally, is whatever you and your family like. But I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of the cooked citrus. If that makes sense. Okay, so what I need to do is move this cutting board. So give me 1 second. Does anyone know why I transferred my cutting board? Does anyone know why I transferred my cutting board? Because I'm going to be cutting these lemons on here. Does anyone know why? Does anyone have an idea? Not germs. Not because there was no meat in it. There was nothing. What it was, that cutting board had all garlic on it. I didn't want my citrus to taste like garlic. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? That's all. I didn't, because I might use some of the citrus for something else and some of it to cook with. So I just didn't want my citrus to taste like garlic. Like an example, when I'm done with my stuff, I never discard anything. So like an example, I'm gonna chop this up, put this into my water. Now I have lemon water. If I would use the other cutting board, I would have had garlic lemon water. Yeah, just an opinion. Yeah, so yeah, that's all. No big. It's just more of a selfish thing where, like, you know, like that's all. I want to have lemon water, not garlic lemon water. Maybe a little more juice. Okay, can set that to the side. So here's what I got. I got parsley. I got garlic. I have lemon juice. I have chili flakes. I have spaghetti ready to be cooked. I have olive oil. This is olive oil. It's not a bottle of wine. It's actually olive oil. I do something called the wine bottle challenge, where I buy a bottle of wine, I drink it in one night, and I'm very happy. And then the next day, oh, we're at 15K, awesome. And then the next day, I clean out the bottle. I hopefully remember what I did the night before. And then I clean out the bottle, dry it, and fill up olive oil. So that's what I do. Okay, now the goal is I need to see if I have something to do. Give me one moment. Okay, I want to do shrimp today. And I've been trying to defrost shrimp this whole morning, and I've been successful. I'm gonna see if my shrimp has been. How many cloves of garlic did you cut? 12. Now I have more than 12 because if everything works out properly, I'm gonna do something else too. So I'm also gonna hopefully be able to defrost some shrimp. Give me a moment while I get this ready, okay? So hopefully I can defrost some shrimp, but we'll see. I'm from Florida for 20 years. Your shrimp is not. Okay, I'm from Florida. Your shrimp is not defrosting. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Beth, what? I don't understand the comment. I live in Arizona. We don't have an ocean. I live in Arizona. There's no ocean in Arizona. We're desert. If that's what you're referring to. So I would never do warm water, in my opinion. Yeah, so I don't like to immerse my shrimp in water, because what the problem is, sometimes water is the enemy. Water, yeah, I've had it in my sink, chef, the whole morning. I've been running it underwater this whole morning. So water can be the enemy when it comes to defrosting, because I want my shrimp to be dry. If I want to get a nice sear on my shrimp, especially if I'm gonna use a pan, I will want to make sure my shrimp is not wet. Because otherwise what will happen is I'll start boiling my shrimp in the pan instead of searing it or sauteing it. So yeah. So that's all. If someone asking if I'm doing crab legs, I'm still trying to defrost crab legs. So the ones who are here asking certain questions, what I do before I go live on FoodTokTV, I do a get ready with me live where I, instead of doing my makeup and my hair and all that, I do a live where I prep and I get things ready and I show you that in order to do a 1 hour show, not in addition to what I'm doing right now, and literally in addition to what I'm doing right now, it takes an hour before, or an hour and a half before just to go live. If you want to clean up and prep and be ready. Then after this live today on FoodTokTV, I'll do a clean up with me live where I will show you to do a 1 hour live. It takes about 4 hours. It could because there's the cleaning, there's the prepping, there's everything. So yeah. So anyway, but yeah, that's what I do. So who in here likes shrimp? Do you guys like shrimp? Yes or no? I was gonna do FoodTokTV, but it looks like a lot of work. It's just your opinion. I'm back. It's your opinion of work. It just depends on how your style is. Like an example, I like to make sure that I have all my mise en place in order before I go live. That's just my style. Is it right or wrong? No, it's just different. Some people have a different style. I mean, we're all able to do our own thing. What's ew? So everyone has a different style. Like we're all different. We all cook different cuisines. That's what's really cool. That's really cool about FoodTokTV. We don't all cook the same type of food. So does that make sense? So yeah, we're all different. We're all unique. We all have a lot of similarities of like we like to cook. We love to cook, but yeah, we're just different. So what is your guys' favorite meal to cook? You like shrimp, but not always? Okay, what is your guys' favorite meal to cook? Like when if you have a special guest coming over, what's your favorite meal to cook for them? Or for your significant other, you know, that special date you have going on? What do you guys do? Let me know. Sorry, give me one moment. I'm just cleaning something up. This is a treat to watch. Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, friend, thank you. The shrimp is stalled, but these ones are not. So that's why I'm gonna put these to the side. These are gonna put to the side. But these I don't need these right now. So I'm just cleaning up. So give me one moment while I get a plate or a bowl. Cool. I like something different every night. He wants to eat leftovers. Oh, okay, that's what jambalaya. I make surf and turf. Awesome. What's up, Forge? Forge is in the building. How you doing, Forge? So, got my shrimp separated. And perfect. These are still frozen, which I don't need. And let me set this to the side. So, the way you take your glove off, put your finger underneath, pull down. You don't have to wash your hands. Okay. Next is something else, okay? Give me one moment. And I'm just right here. So who's first time ever seeing us on FoodTokTV? Anyone's first time ever seeing us on FoodTokTV? Yes or no? Who's first time seeing us on FoodTokTV? Me, B. Adams. Where are you from, B. Adams? Saunders says yes. Cat Dog Gang, no. Okay. Okay. So let's see what else I can get done. What time is it? How much time do I have left on my show? What time is it right now? Can someone let me know? Am I 30 minutes in? Towel's done. Perfect. Okay. Oh, wow. Smash up. That sounds delicious. Who likes crab legs? You guys like crab legs? 30 minutes left? Okay, cool. You guys like crab legs? You guys like crab legs? Yes or no? Okay, cool, perfect. Well, you'll see, simple. So how do you guys cook your crab legs? How do you guys cook your crab legs? How do you guys cook your crab legs? How do you all cook your crab legs? Let me know. Need to melt some butter, but I'm gonna just put it in for 5 seconds. Never cook them at home, oven. So here's one thing I'm gonna tell you. I will never buy crab legs from a restaurant. Never, I never will. Not that it wouldn't be good. You would waste your money in my opinion. There's many ways to cook crab legs. Just depends on your version. Okay. So I'm just drying these out to make sure. So here's the thing. My opinion with food, you might have heard me say this earlier. Sometimes water can be the enemy. Water is good when you're trying to make a soup, a stock sometimes, sometimes like certain things like that. Water does not typically benefit the dish because water extracts from a dish. So like an example, I need to actually heat up my coffee real quick. If I was to boil chicken, right? The chicken doesn't benefit from the boiling. What benefits from the boiling is the broth. The broth will extract the flavor from the chicken. The chicken will be bland. So same concept with crabs. My opinion is that boiling will not help flavor the meat. If anything, it'll dilute the meat. So, my opinion, it will dilute the meat. So, the water will get the benefits of the crab. So, I don't like to boil my crab. And it's just an opinion. So, I'll show you what I do. Get a sheet pan out, some heavy duty foil. I use a lot of foil because I'm lazy, because I don't like to wash dishes, if that makes sense. So, perfect. Put it right there, okay? Next is, I use water for my dipping sauce, okay? Okay, that's good. Let me wash this real quick. No, we steam our crab legs, okay. I've been trying to learn from Benjamin JP, but I don't make one. I do the same thing with my wrap. Okay, good. Yeah, so, well, chef, you and I come from the restaurant business. It's like, you know, that's what we do. So give me one moment, I'll show you what I'm doing. I need this one big bowl. So I need this bowl, so I need to wash it real quick. So I'm sorry right now, you're just watching me wash dishes. I need this bowl. I used it earlier. In order for me to use it for my crab legs, I need this bowl. Okay? So give me 1 second. I have frozen crab legs that will you thaw first? My crab legs thawed this morning. They've been thawing since this morning. So here's what I do. Now here's the one thing. Let me explain this to you. When you buy crab legs, is this raw? Let me ask you guys a question. Is this raw? Is this raw? Let me ask you guys a question. Yes or no? Oh yeah, I know that. I always need help. Nope. So yeah, some people are like scared. Crab legs they're not raw. Unless you buy them raw. But typically when you buy crab legs, 99% of the time when you buy crab legs, they've already been cooked for you. So that's where, understand, that's why you gotta be careful. If you already buy something cooked for you, don't overcook it because it's already cooked. Does that make sense? Okay, olive oil. lemon juice, some garlic, okay, some parsley, some pepper, some butter, just for good measure. Do I know how to make a Dungeness crab sauce? So what? I don't know what a Dungeness crab sauce would be, because I guess this is where it might be a misunderstanding. I'm assuming what you mean is when you open up a Dungeness crab, there's a natural sauce in there. Is that what you're referring to? Is that what you're referring to? The natural sauce that's in the crab? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. So, okay, that's fine. Hey, Chris, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you like in yours, there is nothing wrong with that. That's why I say, just because I do something different, doesn't mean it's right or wrong. Doesn't mean you do something right or wrong. That's the beautiful thing about it. So when it comes to cooking, we can all do things different, or we can do it. If your family loves the way your food is prepared, that's all that matters. My opinion does not matter, if that makes sense. If you're happy with what you do, that's what makes me happy. Can we agree on that? Yeah. Okay. Wash your hands. I'm washing my hands. I'm washing my hands just because of the fact that there's nothing raw. It's just I had a bunch of oil and butter touch my hand. Okay. That's all. My family will eat it later. I mean, if anyone can make it at North Tucson, I can feed you, but you have to wash dishes. You're all gonna have to start washing dishes. Is that fair? Okay. Okay, let me move. I'm gonna move this aside for a moment. Then let's start working on some other stuff. Okay, deal. Bring you guys down here. I'm gonna move you over here. Okay, we'll see if this is a good view, right? It's a good view, okay. Perfect, stainless steel pan. Let me work on getting this hot. So, I wanna get it a little warm. It's not warm yet, but we're gonna get there, okay? And so with the stainless steel pan, or any pan, one of the main issues there is with cooking is making sure people understanding that their pan should be hot in advance. Also, pasta water. Always make sure you have a lot of salt in it, as in the ocean. You want your noodles to taste really well. Okay? Don't be scared to over season your pasta water. You won't. Okay? But perfect. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, add some olive oil. Okay. Add a little bit of butter. Okay. I'm gonna start sauteing my shrimp. But I'm gonna get that butter spread everywhere. The reason I add the olive oil was so that the butter would not burn, okay? Does that make sense? Spread it out. Shrimp won't take long to cook. It's actually not gonna take long at all. I'm gonna hit it with some salt and pepper real quick. Hit it with a little bit of garlic, just a little bit. Okay. Then let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, let me get the dish, put my shrimp on real quick. Okay, we're gonna get some pasta going in a little bit. And you're gonna see me moving quick, everyone, just know that. I'm moving quick because I have a lot to do in a short time. In 20 minutes, the goal is to make a pasta aglio e olio and some shrimp and some crab legs. This would be the advantage of mise en place being done in advance. So just so you know that. Give me one more. Okay. Shrimp is starting to get pink, almost ready, but not done yet. But it's starting to get pink. I have a gas stove, so a bit fast. Oh yeah. Yeah, shrimp doesn't take a long time to cook. Now, I have an electric stove. Everyone's stove is different. That's what I always recommend. Do what works for your stove. Everyone's stove is different. So, some people, like I did a live, and Chris, with my students, Chris Tennessee ASMR is there. We made a dish together, and what we made together, because hers is gas, her dish cooked quicker than mine because I have it electric. So now, what I'm gonna do is, see that side, perfect. I'm gonna do something, in my opinion, of what I like to do, is grab some vermouth. Give me one moment. And I'm gonna take these off in a moment, but I'm gonna grab a little bit more butter. Sorry, this is one of those dishes that's good for the hips. Add a little bit of parsley. Then I'm gonna just get this cook. Mine takes long. Here comes the white wine. Yeah, the vermouth, yep. So chef knows. Now what I'm doing, because I am gonna be adding this dish, I'm gonna be adding this to my pasta. So these are cooked about 70% of the way. So I'm doing something probably a little different than what people would typically do, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. They're cooked about 70% of the way. And I'm taking it off right now because I will incorporate this into the pasta. So I'm gonna give it a different flair. And you'll see. Okay, vermouth, a good white vermouth. Okay. Let that deglaze for a little bit. Okay. So let that deglaze for a little bit. And actually, I'm going to put this over here. Put the shrimp over here. Give me 1 second while my pasta is about to start boiling. I like steak and searing locks in the flavor. Yes, I agree with that, chef. Okay. So give me one moment. I'll show you how I do everything. I live by strainers. I love my strainers. I will always love my strainers. And if you have time to clean up, that vermouth, it smells amazing. If you guys ever had vermouth, like a very good vermouth from Italy, it's amazing. Okay. Then, give me 1 second. My pasta is about to start boiling. So here's what I do with my pasta. Let me show you this. Okay, let me give you a little tip. When it comes to making pasta and you want it al dente, my opinion, what I do, I look at the package. Doesn't matter what package it is. I look at the time. It says boil between 8 to 9 minutes. What I do is whatever it says, the lowest number, it says 8 minutes. I will test it at 1 minute less. So I will test it at 7 minutes. And the way I'm gonna test it is not by throwing it in the ceiling, a wall. That means nothing. The only way to tell if your pasta is ready is by putting a noodle in your mouth and tasting it. It's the only way to know if your pasta is ready. So just understand that. I'm sorry if I'm giving someone, if someone's been saying, well, I've been told something else. That's where I would tell you there is no, a ceiling or a wall won't tell you if your pasta is ready. Only your mouth can tell you that. Chef, do you agree with that? Chef, would you agree with that statement? Okay, it's reduced. Turn off the heat. I'm gonna add some more butter. Perfect. Gonna let the residual heat make a nice butter sauce. Oh, your wall's gonna miss it? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we're gonna get this boiling here. Hopefully I can get all this done in 15. Do you guys think I can do it in 15 minutes? You guys think I can do it in 15 minutes or no? What do you think? What do you guys think? 15 minutes, yes or no? We'll see if I can do it. Okay. Waiting for that butter to melt. Pasta's all the water is almost boiling. Can someone let me know when the water is boiling? So Babs, are you here for timer, Babs? Is Babs here for a timer? That's what I want to know. Is Babs here for a timer? Okay, I'll let you know, Babs, when it's time, okay? Set this aside real quick. Okay, pasta's starting to boil. I'm actually gonna do, I'll do half. Babs, can you set a timer for 7 minutes, please? 7-minute timer, Babs. 7-minute timer. I'm sorry to chat. I'll be with you guys in 1 moment. Just gotta check this out. Gotta get this incorporated. So here's one thing I will tell you. This is where we might, some of you, we might part ways, my friends. I'm gonna move you guys up here real quick so I can do multiple things. So some of you, we might part ways, okay? How many of you maybe add olive oil or like butter to your pasta water? Do you guys do that at all? Yes or no? Do any of you guys ever add olive oil or... Okay, well, Susie, if I was a true Italian, I will be upset with you. But I'm not Italian, so I can't be upset with you. Adding oil or butter to your noodles, what would be the reason for it? What would be the reason for it? JDP, how you doing? JDP's in the building. He's our newest FoodTok TV creator. His first show will be Tuesday, on the first Tuesday of February. What would be the reason for adding olive oil or something like that? What's up, the real MC? Oh. So the only way to make sure your noodles don't stick together, the only way is to do this, is to move it. That's really the only way to make sure your noodles don't stick together, is literally to move it, okay? So now I gotta work on my pasta dish. Let me clean up. Let me, actually, hold on. Okay. So the only way to work on your pasta dish is to make sure you, yeah, you can add oil like chef says. Yes, you can do that after like what chef says. Babs, how much timer's left? Babs, how much timer's left? Okay, put my crab in. Can I get another 10-minute timer? Can I get another 10-minute timer, please? It's separate. The first timer, Babs, is for the noodles. The second 10-minute timer is for the crab legs. Okay. Add some olive oil. Okay. Add some garlic. A generous amount of garlic. Don't be shy. Pretty much the translation to spaghetti aglio e olio is garlic. Garlic pasta. So don't be scared, okay? Do not be scared. Okay? What oven temp? I have my oven at 400 degrees, but my crab legs are at room temperature. So you gotta understand that they've been defrosted and they're at room temperature. So that's the key. I did not take my crab legs from being immediately from the fridge cold. I defrosted them first, and I kept them at room temperature, and then I'm putting them in the oven, so that which cooks quicker. Okay. Does that make sense? But let me see if there's any questions you guys have. Is there any questions you guys have? Love garlic, 4 minutes left on. Okay, perfect. What oven temp? So I got that, perfect. I place a little olive oil when I cook rice. I also place a little, oh, that's right. If it works for you, that's all that matters. Perfect. Thank you. Do you add salt? Yes, I did add salt to, oh, thank you, JDP, thank you. I did add salt, chef. So I mentioned that earlier. When it comes to cooking pasta, you should, your water should taste like the ocean. That's what it's mentioned. It's mentioned this. Everyone's always scared to over season their pasta. The way I look at this is what I try to explain to people too in my training program. So I have my own training program where I teach people how to cook. The difference from restaurant cooking and home cooking is a lot of it is seasoning as you go. In the restaurant business, Met Chef knows this, you season everything as you're cooking. You don't season it at the end. Is one right or was one wrong? No, it's just there's a difference of flavor. If you want to extract more flavor out of food, you season as you cook. Oh no, there's no dumb question, Chris. I'm making it's called Spaghetti Aglio e Olio. It's pretty much a simple spaghetti dish with olive oil, garlic, and parsley and chili flakes. So, okay, chili flakes. Perfect. So there's no dumb question. Never feel bad for asking a dumb question. I'll tell you this: there's no dumb question. There's only a potentially dumb answer for me. Deal? Is that fair enough? 2 minutes left. No, don't worry, chef. It's okay. I talk so much, chef, I forget what I say. So trust me, it's okay. Give me one moment while I get something ready. 1 second. Met Chef, watch my garlic. Make sure it doesn't burn, Met Chef. Watch my garlic. Make sure it doesn't burn. How did he do? That is garlic. It's garlic that is sliced thin. Yes. Garlic that is sliced thin. Okay. Met Chef's on it. Okay, awesome. Okay. I'd like to add pepper right here. Okay. And 1 minute left. Okay, 1 minute left. So Babs, we got a lot of things going on right now. So you might hear me repeat some other stuff. I'm sorry if I'm gonna confuse you. So stick with me, Babs. I couldn't reach. Oh, okay, it's okay. Don't worry, chef. You're good. So number one key is if you feel your garlic is burning, turn down the temperature. That's your tip for today, okay? 5-second cooking school. You feel your food's burning, turn down your temperature. Deal? Or take it off the heat. Okay? Okay, 6 minutes left in the oven. Okay, good, awesome, thank you. So this is the way you get pasta from not sticking. It's continue to mix, And remove the pan. Yes, you can also remove the pan from the heat. Even doing this for like 10 seconds can literally help control the temperature of the pan. Like literally, it can be a life-changing time. Okay, now, okay. So here's how we taste this. Okay, look at, here's how we taste this. You grab one noodle. Okay, one noodle. You don't throw it. You throw it in here, okay? Babs, 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Okay, most important part is pasta water. Pasta water. Okay. Pasta water is the secret to this dish. Okay. Pasta water. Okay. Aim carefully at the wall. Yes. Aim carefully at the wall. Okay. see there's a little bit of parts that are getting a nice little brown. That's telling me that like the 1 or 2 parts is telling me it's getting too hot. So I'm gonna take off the heat. It's not getting burnt. It's just there might be like one little small piece getting a little dark. So that one small piece right there is telling me, hey, look out for the rest. When your food talks to you, listen to it. When your food talks to you, listen to it. Okay, that's the most important thing. Sometimes it says stop it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move you guys up here so you can see what's going on up here, okay? 10 seconds left. Okay. Okay, because I'm stepping away from the kitchen, I'm gonna take this off the heat because I don't want that to burn, okay? Understand that. I'm gonna drain this. Okay. Drain it right here. Okay. What I'm gonna do, because I have like a pet peeve of mine, I gotta clean up real quick. Clean up real quick. Okay. Put that over here. Okay, perfect. Here's how we do this, people. Like this, the Montel Williams song. Here's how we do this. Okay. Who's ready? Okay, you ready? Okay. I am going to. That's the parsley right there. That was lemon juice. What happens, there's a sauce that's created naturally with this, and it coats the noodles amazing. And all I'm gonna do is just taste a little bit, see if I need to do anything else. I would like a little more lemon based on my taste buds. And I'm gonna have a little more pasta water because there's a starch in there. And I'm gonna add a little more parsley. Okay, then I'm gonna show you how you plate it up. Okay, so let's go over here. But if you recall, I said we were gonna add the shrimp at the end. That's why I cook the shrimp only about 70-80% of the way. I'm gonna let the residual heat of this cook. Okay? And how are we in timer? How's the crab legs timing? No lag on your side? Okay. If I'm lagging, I'm sorry. How's the crab leg timer, everyone? Babs, how's the crab leg timer? 1 minute. Cool. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna show you what you do. Are we good on crabs? Okay, time's up. So that's that. That is a shrimp pasta aglio e olio. Okay, when it comes to crab legs, we're gonna be very rustic. Oh wow, okay, I finished just on time. There you go. So I'm gonna take a moment to clean up real quick. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Just give me a few moments while I can clean up. So I can show you. So what time is it? Did I finish on time? Oh, did I finish on time? What time is it right now? So it is 12:01. So let me show you this. Before I start cleaning, it's 12:01. That is what I teach my students. My students in my training program, they learn this. I was able to cook all of this in less than 1 hour, and the key to that success was getting my mise en place in order. That's why when you first came into my live, you're like, why is this guy cutting up a bunch of parsley? Why is he cutting up a bunch of garlic? Why is he cutting all this stuff up in advance? By getting all that stuff ready. So instead of cooking something, prepping, cooking something, prepping, I prep, so that when it was time to cook, all I can do was cook. So understand, that's what I teach my students. That's what we do in the restaurant business. Mise en place. That's the goal. So let me clean this up real quick while I can give you guys a better view. But there's that right there. Now, with the crab legs, what I like to do is, so some people like to melt butter. I do like melt butter. But if you've ever done brown butter, it's melting butter a little bit longer until it gets a little caramelization. Use brown butter next time, every time you do crab legs. You will thank me later if you do that, okay? Trust me. Okay. Okay, let me work on showing you guys this. So I'm gonna say this real quick. If you guys are interested in joining my training program, the account I have, it says What Up. That is me. What Up is me. I have an amazing training program that I teach people how to cook. But I've had some people in my community that they have been cooking for 30 years, 20 years. Some are still learning new things because I also come with the hospitality business of over 20 years. And I have a lot of good tips to give you. In addition to having over 60 modules on my training program, I also do a lot of live functions with my students. And I do it privately, where it's a private community. Only the people who are really about cooking do this, and they join me and they cook with me. Yesterday we made Chipotle's cilantro rice. We did that in that live, and they were able to make it. So I'm trying to show them that you don't have to go out and eat. You can make it your own. Last week we made meatloaf. The other day I gave them a tutorial on how to cut, and I had some people telling me, wow, like I'm learning how to cut quicker. And it's not quicker, it's more efficient. So, but anyways, here's what I'm gonna show you. So if you want to join my training program, click on my account. You can go to my bio area, then you'll see there's the link. The link is called School, SKOOL. And if you have any questions, you can also DM me. So here's what we did at the end of the day. Okay, well, let me fix this. There we go. Okay. Simplest pasta ever, but easy to mess up too. It's about knowing how to cook it correctly. Pasta aglio e olio with shrimp and crab legs that I roasted in the oven. So yeah, that's what I did, everyone. So I appreciate you all joining me. Hope you all take care and have an amazing day.